Hello, and welcome to Chump Change, episode 10. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm your host, Lorenzo or Garbo, and with me today, I have my co-host,
Pree. Hi there. How you doing?
and today we have a hell of a show lined up for you guys. We have a couple announcements and, just some real insightful topics we want to talk about.
I have been wanting to play Rainbow Six Siege. Been a very interesting game, and I think I'm falling into the category of video game addiction. So me looking up clevelandandclinic.org, what is a video game addiction? A video game addiction, also called internet gaming disorder, is a condition characterized by severely reduced control over gaming habits, resulting in negative consequences in many aspects of life, including self-care, relationships, school, and work. So, how many days have you gone without showering because you've been wanting to play a game for so long?
0. I shower every day.
All right, that's a really good answer right there. I agree with that 1,000%.
I'm not a League gamer or a Smash Bros. Melee player. I kind of got to shower.
I mean, we are sweats though, right?
We get a little sweaty. Just a little bit, though.
Yeah, but I would like to elaborate on that video game addiction. And I want to talk about breaks. Take a break. I was looking up breaks. And if any games or companies tell you to take a break. So I remember when I used to play Nintendo and you play Wii Sports or you played like Wii Fit. They would tell you, like, hey, you've been on the game for a little bit too long. Take a break. I was looking up on Xbox, and apparently Xbox has it.
Yes.
So if you got an Xbox, you can go to your profile and system settings under preferences, and you get a break reminder.
Pretty neato burrito. I think it's funny, though, that like you can play stuff like the Game Pass, and that doesn't carry over to that.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Take a break when you're gaming.
Unless, actually, in the spirit of that, I feel like the last half a week for us has been the opposite for me. Because I've been very, like, detached from games entirely. A lot of the content that you and I have recorded in the last 3 weeks has been a majority of you playing something.
Yeah. So
the last half a week has actually been kind of therapeutic for me because it's like, in my brain, I'm like, man, I got to get something done. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. And you and our friends telling me to like, hey, let's slow down. Let's play a game. In the moment, I'm not very thrilled about it because like I know I got to get something done. But by the end of us playing the game, I'm like, that was cool. I took a break from taking a break from games.
You took a break from taking a break from playing games.
Because I don't play games. You have probably spent the most, like, between work and being at home, you've probably witnessed personally most of my time. What games have I been playing?
TikTok? Tic-tac-toe?
No, I haven't been playing tic-tac-toe. I haven't even recorded content or distributed content for GarboArtist. So I can't even say that I've been on TikTok. A lot of it's been I've been editing content or I've been working on stuff on the back end. Like maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! And we'll get into that a little bit later. But besides Yu-Gi-Oh!, I haven't been playing anything. Our Minecraft server's been down for 2 months now? Because I've been trying to fix the computer that it's hosted on. So yeah, that's I think it's interesting because you can have it both ways. I think that it's if you like playing video games and you don't often play them, it's like an escapism, if you will, from the trials and the tribulations of your day.
Escaping from normal life. So, did you know that many people look to escape from life because they find it too depressing or stressful? This could certainly be the case for many people right now, due to troubled times we still face. Gaming is ideal because it is exciting, fun, and stress relieving. Many games include fun themes, cute characters, and bright colors to lift the player's mood. Brought to you by urbanmatter.com.
Oh man, you're over here citing your sources too. This is great.
Oh, yeah, we have to, man.
Yeah. No, I think it's good.
Yeah, no, I personally like gaming because I do get to get the escape from it.
Yeah.
I really like games because I get to be something that I'm not in real life. I'm not a very social person in real life, but I feel like when I do play a game, I like to play World of Warcraft, so you have to interact with other people.
Yeah.
Very, very fun experience. Not fun, but enjoyable compared to real life. We're big chumps, man. You know, we get bullied.
Yeah, I definitely think not just games. I'm sure that the media or the word of escapism can bleed over into other mediums like movies, podcasts, music, right?
Gambling addictions.
Well, that one might be a different topic for a different day. But I definitely think that I have 4 podcasts besides our own that I listen to every week. And one of them's a D&D podcast. One of them's 3 guys just, chopping it up and talking about their lives and whatever. And it's both of those podcasts specifically are something that I do look to get away from any monotony of my life. Like, I'll listen to the fantasy one while I'm driving, and I'm essentially spaced out half the time.
While you're driving, drive safe. Smokey the Bears.
It preoccupies the part of my the ADHD part of my brain that needs to be entertained, and I like that for the escapism part. Like, there's a part of my brain that needs to be like entertained constantly, and I find that through books and video games and movies and music and podcasts.
So, do you think gaming has helped you, like, any skill set wise? Like, that you can translate into the real world?
Besides hand-eye coordination, probably no. Yes and no, right? Because I also was going to school for a good chunk there for computer animation, and there was a lot of practical things during those courses I just understood because of like speed running. I understood what like vectoring, and like I understood the parts that broke the games, right? If you were using a glitch for a video game.
Yeah.
So like when my teacher would be like, "Oh, you can hide the seam of your world in this corner right here because your textures should line up, and then it's flush." Well, that's usually where people would abuse to jump out of the world. So that was kind of a practical application to information I just gained by playing games. But besides that, I would say the only thing that's really helped is like maybe resource management for games that's applicable to, and hand-eye coordination.
My favorite is vocabulary. When I was in elementary school, I forget what grade, there's a word called immolate, right? I'm not sure if you know the specifics of that word, but it's to kill or offer a sacrifice, especially by burning. Well, in World of Warcraft, the warlock uses a spell immolate. I was like, hey, I know that word. And then I felt like my teacher was very terrified at me that I knew what that word meant.
Yeah. And they say that video games have a violent influence on children. What are they talking about?
Grand Theft Auto obviously teaches me how to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, you just break the window and the car works. That's all
All
it takes.
I gotta do is press triangle and I get in the car.
Yeah. I haven't found the triangle button yet, but when I do, you best believe I will be theft autoing those grands.
I'm gonna up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select.
Yeah, I'm gonna quarter circle back, totally.
Quarter circle back, back, down, back, huh?
Yeah, I think that I guess information processing is something that's also been helped a lot by video games. Like, respectively, like Rainbow Six, Valorant, those kind of games kind of put me in scenarios where I need to absorb information. It doesn't mean I use them appropriately. I think I'm getting better at it. But the ability to just consume that information has helped. Like, I can skim a document, right, at work, and I can tell you what's out of place, what doesn't look right, and I can make corrections to that within like 5 minutes for an entire document.
Logic deduction.
Yeah. So I think games like that have helped out a lot. I guess, yeah, just resource management. Oh, you know what? Actually, the funnest one I like to tell teachers, especially older, like my old teachers when I go back to visit them, Minecraft. My multiples of 32 and 64 are flawless because of Minecraft.
I know how to put Legos together.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Very
essentially
intricate. Like I really did enjoy seeing on the news about like Legos being introduced to kids and Legos being used for engineering purposes.
Yeah. Dude, I talk about this with one of my coworkers. He's really into Legos. I talk about that with him all the time where, like, dude, the science and engineering that goes into some of these projects, like, I think I sent a couple to you. Minecraft builds that work the way that Minecraft actually works. Like, there's a crafting table. Here, I can, oh, nah. I won't. It's a whole video. I'll probably put it in the link in the description because I thought it was interesting. So essentially, what happened is this guy made a Lego Minecraft crafting table, like I want to say 8th scale.
Yeah.
And he took these little white plates and put NFC tags on them, and he coded them each to be a Minecraft item. And the Lego computers that he all put together, and with the motors and everything, if you put them in a certain order, the crafting bench tilted in so all the items would slide in, and it would spit out the appropriate item based on what you put in the table.
Very interesting. Very cool. Very cool idea.
Yeah. And then like another one that just came out recently, it's an enchantment table. And the enchantment table has a camera inside of it, so the book's rotating like it normally would. And when it detects someone approaching it, it'll open the book and aim at you no matter where you go.
That's cool.
And then the same thing, if you put the NFC Lego bricks on it, it'll enchant your item based on what you put on it. And it even like takes lapis lazuli, understands how much lapis and XP you have based on the cards that he put on there. Like it super cool. I could not fathom programming that or like even building stuff like that when I was a kid.
Minecraft dungeons right there.
I think the things that people can do with Legos, especially younger people, it's really cool. And I actually like seeing the, I don't want to say scientific advancements that are being made, but like if you're in the 12 to 20-year-old range and you're making or Minecraft, I keep wanting to say Minecraft, a Lego rover that can traverse over any terrain or obstacle you put in front of it, you might have a career after you get out of high school doing something like that. Like you want to be an engineer.
If you have the patience to sit there and build the Lego for 8 hours, I give you all of the honor to build what I need built.
Yeah, you want to talk about your Lego car that needs to be uploaded? The VOD needs to be uploaded for that.
That took so long.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't that long of a build too.
Okay, now you're just BMing me.
No, like even for me, like people who actually build Legos, even though I finished faster than you, I still took a long time. Wrap your brain around that one.
See, in a video game, I don't get that. I don't have to watch the guy next to me build his Lego faster than me.
Yeah, when you play Lego games, you just press triangle and it goes.
Freaking Legos.
Pree loves Legos. We're doing another Lego stream soon.
Oh no.
I'm gonna buy him his Lego Porsche that he wanted. That's like $200.
Hey, Lego Porsche looks really cool. I'm down to sit there for 8 hours.
Yeah, that one's an actual full 8-hour stream. We're gonna have to get a sponsor for that one.
I have a passion for that Lego build.
If I actually bought it, would you do an 8-hour stream for that?
Yeah, no breaks.
No break? Okay, I don't know about no breaks.
No, the cars are gonna have brakes, man. I meant no brakes.
Oh yeah. All gas.
All gas, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. The length of a stream that would require a sponsor or like some sort of ad placement.
So when you do take a break, right? Because you say you stream, when you take a break, what do you like do?
So usually when I take a break from a game, I'll switch my category to just chatting, which is the most popular thing on Twitch. Little hard to get discovered if you don't already have people watching it. but it gives me the chance to, like munch on something and talk to the people in my chat and just hang out for a second. I usually don't do it more than like 10, 15 minutes if I do it. It's more like I'm trying to give myself the California mandated break than like just hang out. Because if I'm streaming a game too, I want to get back to the game I was playing.
Oh, so I've seen a lot of streamers that do I'll be back or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
Oh, you don't do that?
No, I think it's easier for people to, like, if someone jumps in during the be right back, what if they jumped in like the second after I put that up on the screen?
Yeah.
Then they don't know how long I've been gone. They don't know how long I'm going to be gone. So I'd rather have drinks and food ready or near me, or I'll leave the camera on, or I'll put it on my dog. I'll step away for a second, grab whatever I need to grab or use the restroom, and then I'll just talk for a bit while I like decompress from the game or drink something or eat something.
So a real cool idea that I've seen before. There is a Yu-Gi-Oh video maker, content creator I used to watch, and he would stream. And when he said, "Hey, I'll be right back,"
yeah,
he just plays a recording of him playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and then he does what he needs to do.
That's pretty good.
You would never know he's gone.
Just recycle your content.
Yeah, like you don't even know he's gone until he like comes back.
Just abruptly stops the video and like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm back."
Yeah, you think about that. That's a really cool idea,
no,
right?
that's smart. Like live premieres that's essentially what just live television is, right? You do your live premieres for shows, or you do your live talk shows, and then you just run reruns when it's not playing.
Yeah, man.
Genius.
You just play the same catch 3 times.
Like you could literally be like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna go sit on the toilet. I'm gonna play this VOD from a game I lost, and we're gonna analyze it and figure out what I did wrong."
We're gonna play a game. You're gonna analyze it, and I'll see what you guys think, and I'll address what you thought.
All right, guys, I'm gonna Steam link into my computer from my toilet, and you guys are gonna watch me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel from the toilet on my computer.
Oh my goodness.
It totally won't tank the bandwidth because Steam Link is super solid. But yeah. How do we get here? Escapism.
You need to take breaks in life. Sometimes
Yeah,
you need a break to reassess where you are. Prime example.
That's just called going to sleep, man. That's my break. My 5 hours of sleep every night. That's my break.
Yeah, I feel like people need to take breaks.
Yeah. I mean,
Carpal
it depends, right? Yeah. I can definitely test that. Stuff like that, like your physical health, very important. Some people, I personally think I thrive off of being busy or having something to do. I like being able to do that. Sometimes your break can just come in the form of doing something other than the thing that you have been doing nonstop for the past weeks.
Maybe you can stop playing Rainbow Six Siege and you can play Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yeah. Or Wii Fit or Just Dance.
No, I think me and you need to play Wii Fit or Just Dance.
Bro, we're going to snap the board in half.
Did you play Wii Fit, the one where you kind of have the joystick in your pocket and then you go on a run or whatever? Like you just jog in place?
I never put it in my pocket. I just held it.
Yeah, but you've done that one, right?
Yeah, like the original Wii Fit.
I ain't gonna lie with you, I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting you to be like, nah, I haven't done that one.
Yeah, no, I played the crap out of Wii Fit when I was younger.
Yeah, my favorite one was the step class. Is that what it was?
So I would have enjoyed the step one more if they made attachments to like step, like for higher steps, because that's the whole point of that exercise. There's additional steps to put on your board. Because we used to do that at my middle school. It was step aerobics.
Oh, there's more to it.
Yeah, so you can actually make your step higher, and it's essentially the same thing as like those step escalators, or not escalators. At the gym, you know what I'm talking about?
Stairmaster, yeah.
Stairmaster. It's like a Stairmaster. So it would adjust the height of your stairs by adding more tiles to your step. If they made an attachment to put underneath the board so you can still do that, or put on top of it so you could step on top of it higher without breaking the board, that would have been cool. Like, hey, $20, here's 3 extra steps if you want to actually like go hard on this. Because the Wii Fit balance board was like, what, 5 inches thick in total?
Somewhere around there.
It wasn't very thick at all. You could trip on it. It did not give you any strain to step on top of it.
You know, I was a lot slimmer when I was younger. Yeah, see what happened was I didn't play enough Wii Fit when I was a kid. Instead, I wanted to play Pokemon Battle.
Pokemon Battle?
No, it's not Pokemon Battle. What's that? Pokemon Rumble. There you go.
The one with the little wind-up toys.
Maybe. I played it on the Wii.
I also had Pokemon Rumble and My Pokemon Ranch on my Nintendo Wii. I still have My Pokemon Ranch on my Wii, actually. It's impossible for me to retrieve my Pokemon because the Nintendo Wi-Fi services for the Wii and the DS are gone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're trapped there forever. If I ever delete the hard drive on my Wii, I'll be murdering tons of innocent Pokemon.
So what was your average day when you actually play games?
You'd have to give me a time frame or an age to give you that.
Sure. Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you choose. I'll let you say child first, and then you'll go into the adult, like today.
So as a child, single digits, I didn't actually play video games that much. I was very much a toys or play outside kind of kid, or I'd be inside watching TV if there was if it was too hot or there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
As I got older, into double-digit age, I think I was playing video games more. I was playing a lot of PlayStation 2 RPGs and JRPGs. And I want to say I was playing turn-based RPGs on my Game Boy or my DS at the time. I don't think I didn't have an original DS. It was whenever the DS Lite came out. I had the black and red one. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger. In early middle school age, preteen. If I went to swim camp, I always brought Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards with me because all the older kids had Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards and I'd play with them. And we were playing a traditional format back then. And then I want to say late middle school is when I started getting more into PlayStation 3 games like Saints Row and GTA 5.
Yeah.
Because GTA 5 would have been new that year, 2013. And then I think I didn't become more heavily in the game sphere. Oh, I'm lying. Around 2011 to 2012, I was playing Gmod stuff. That was my first Minecraft Gmod and CSGO. Those are my first PC gaming experiences. And eventually I wouldn't get into full-time gaming into the wee hours of the night until it was with you and our other friends. We were doing the heists and stuff on GTA.
Yeah.
So I want to say from early single digit age until I was 12, I'd probably spend 10 hours a week playing video games. And then when I got into late middle school, high school, I started playing more consistently, a couple hours every day. Because we were playing, what were we playing back then? We were playing GTA, R6, Ark, Payday.
Payday, the heist.
We were playing a lot of games that took a lot of time and a lot of diligence to learn.
Yeah, sure.
And then GTA probably took up more of my time because I was so underleveled and had no money compared to you guys. So I had to do a lot of missions and stuff to catch up. And then by then, I want to say I would have had a laptop or a computer intermittently that I would play Minecraft pretty consistently too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until I really got into high school that I was playing several hours a day. And then the last 4 years, I'm old man. I'm lucky if I play a game for an hour. That's not solitaire on my phone while I'm busy.
Do you feel like it's I got to get back to the real world reason, or is it I just don't find the enjoyment like I did before?
I just think I'm either too busy or too burnt out from my regular day stuff. so it's hard for me to find the time. And then also, I kind of just disconnected with my friends that, like, a lot of the games I like to play are team-based games. Like R6, Overwatch, Valorant. And all of us in our friend circle, it became less consistent how much everyone was available to play those games.
Yeah.
Or, like, Rainbow Six and League of Legends, everyone hated it so much because we got, like, so mad at the game. We all just disappeared from those games.
You know, I actually am really happy that everyone gets mad and everyone kind of yells at each other in video games.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it kind of toughened me up in a sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't exactly, or I wasn't the type of person to get, like, some guys yelling at me because I suck at the game and then I leave. I wasn't really that type of person. I was like, sit there and be like, all right, well, how do I get better then?
Yeah.
And I feel like because all the games I played, like World of Warcraft and like Rainbow Six Siege, all of those are more competitive games where you do need to have some sort of skill set.
Yeah.
I do think gaming has actually really helped me in that sense of just self-confidence and appreciation to other people.
If we're being honest about it, I think that it helped, or it kind of hurt me in that sense. Because there was a lot of times where, like, I want to say in League specifically, I just wasn't getting the concepts because games like that weren't my thing, like MOBAs.
Yeah.
So I would get frustrated and I'd step away from it, not because I was discouraged by any, like, negative reinforcement. It was just, I internalized that I'm not getting it and I'm just going to keep ruining the experience for people. So I had to step away.
See, that's a very interesting dichotomy for how we viewed that, on how we view the verbal abuse.
Yeah. Oh, part of it's, I was determined to get better, but I had to do it on my own.
Yeah.
Because, like, now, even when you and I streamed League of Legends a while ago, the improvement was notable from when I would play with you guys. But it's not like I was great. Just the basic concepts of the game I finally understood.
Yeah, and I feel like the toxic community is toxic. I feel like if you're not willing to take it, though,
yeah,
it might not be the game for you. And I really hate how they bash on the toxic community and say these guys are bad people. And I'm like, well, if the guy's spending 8 hours a day playing the game he wants to play, and it's unfortunate that you're also playing the game with him,
yeah,
and you're not up to par, or he's not up to par, I don't know. I feel like there needs to be better matchmaking in games.
I don't even think that's a problem, right? Because I played WoW with you when Dragonflight came out. We had to start from the beginning because I didn't have a character that was able to play the Dragonflight expansion. I wasn't like, I was memeing about it, but I actually wasn't sad that I was getting flamed on for being a bad tank. The thing that bothered me about that was, unlike League of Legends where I can play the game on my own with bots until until it clicks, there's never going to be a situation where I can just play WoW dungeons without affecting anyone else.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's hard for me to be confident that I can fix whatever's wrong without affecting someone else's gameplay, which is why eventually it became just, all right, guy, let's just run it. Let's just go in the dungeon right away.
Yeah.
Because it was either a swing or be swung on situation. I have to get it or I don't get it at all.
Sink or swim, right? Is that our prime way of life thus far?
I mean, I think that the concept works because fundamentally, you and I talked about this a lot. Fundamentally, that is how you and I learn. Yeah. It's the minute details that are different, but the end result and the driving force is the same.
Swing or be swung.
Yeah.
That's going to be the name of this podcast episode.
Swing or be swung.
Swing or be swung.
Speaking of swing or be swung, I'm pretty anxious about swinging at the end of the month.
Swinging?
This month, or at the end of this month, roughly, what is that, the 31st to the 2nd will be gone?
We're going to be scrapping.
We are going to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series in Los Angeles, California.
I don't want to be scrapping at Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS. Los Angeles.
I'm very anxious. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like that's a game that like clicks for me. I'm super anxious about it though, because the thought process of I want to win is a thing, but I know that because this is the first like pro league tournament we're doing, the odds are not in our favor to do it. But we
Not
could.
at all.
We could. We absolutely could.
We could, like, you know, we could get there. We got to be optimistic.
Especially with the, I'm going to put the picture on the screen, the meme of the guy that just locks your entire field and doesn't let you play anything at all.
Yeah.
We've been watching, Pree and I, in our downtime, have been watching VODs. Like, there was a team, YCS in, what was that, Vegas? This year?
Yes.
That was insane. This guy
was... Pasadena.
Wasn't Pasadena? I thought it was in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah.
I think the team one. I think the team one is in Vegas because there's two in LA and they're coming later in April. So this guy literally just played a card. He was bullying his opponent. He blocked all of his spell and trap zones. He blocked all but one of his monster zones. To me, that's terrifying.
By the way, in Yu-Gi-Oh, there are monster zones and spell card zones. You need both to basically play the game.
I'll put the diagram from the rulebook.
Yeah, you get 5 of each. You get 5 monster zones and 5 spell and trap card zones. And essentially, this brand new deck that was released quite some time ago, you're able to actually prevent the guy from summoning or playing into those zones. Essentially, that guy doesn't even get to play the game he spent money on. That's misfortunate. I'm thinking it's going to happen to us.
Didn't we price check guarantee the guy's deck who did that too? Wasn't it like an $800 deck?
I don't know why it's so expensive.
Like, and then we saw a meme before that where the guy was memeing like, yeah, play that expensive deck, boy. I'm over here with my $250 deck, and I'm looking at this almost $1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and I'm over here shaking. I'm like, if I see any of these cards, I'm just hand on the deck. I'm forfeiting. I'm walking away from the table.
I have an $80 deck.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
It can't be pay to win. I refuse to say that a card game is pay to win.
I think other card games are. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those games where the meta's changing so rapidly, you just outplay your opponent. That's not a... Like, there has to be because it's also RNG, right? Unless you're over here... Yeah, unless you're over here Houdini watching your cards, or you're, like, punking your opponent into cutting your deck at a specific place, it is 100% RNG, and you could just have the best deck in the world and lose off of RNG alone.
When you hit, it hits hard.
Man.
Some decks hit harder than others.
That's the pay to win portion.
That's the pay to win. That's what I say.
That's the pay to win portion. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that later this week. We're gonna be doing a vlog. I don't know if we're gonna be
later this month.
Later this month. I'm sorry. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do any additional content besides the blog. We've reached out to the what's the word? Event planners, and asked if we were able to film inside. And they said that the consensus is no because of Konami's terms of service. But in past YCSs before COVID, there was like a content creator section. So if we can do like interviews with other players, or we can just do like a friendly match with someone to record, I would like to do that. Otherwise, that just might be some supplemental like episodes we film in the hotel room during the weekend.
Yeah, sorry. Just because the thought is in my mind, I'm going to interject here.
I
kind of want to say I play video games, so I'm able to escape what I look like in real life because I'm a big chump. Mm-hmm. When we go there, I feel like we're going to be right at home.
There's a key term we use. Do you want to use that term, or are we just sticking with big chump?
We're going to be big chumps, all of us.
Man. It's like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not I am Chump, we are Chump.
You know what's crazy? It's a children's card game, right? The sad part about it is, in order to play the game, you need to have money. In this event in specific, in order to get into an event, you need to pay your fare in.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks. I'm like, if I was a kid, when we were in high school, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like, hey, I want to go up the street on Saturday. Up the street, I mean like a city away. A city away, I want to go play Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals. Go play with the people in the local area. We had to pay to get there, and then we had to pay to get in. And what sucks is Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a game, if we played the card game, you can't even play with somebody else unless you got somebody else in your area.
Yeah. I think you and I went to Napa for our first local.
Yeah.
And you and I were both bled dry by the event, and my mom ended up just buying us lunch that day anyways.
Yeah, we got Chipotle because we looked sad. It's like, it's okay, son. I'll give you Chipotle.
No, we got Chipotle.
And then
my mom unironically likes Chipotle.
You were messing up that burrito, boy.
Yeah, I was Big Chump. That's the day I knew I was Big Chump. I was sad because I got Noble Knights. I got told I couldn't play the game.
Yeah, see, my problem was I played the really cheap deck again back then. And then the other guy just paid to win me, and I was like, well, your deck hits harder than mine, so.
Man.
Kind of is what it is.
Well, hopefully the end of the month / beginning of next month goes well. I am hopeful that if nothing else, we will have good content out of this trip.
Can we speak about how... Sorry, I want to ask your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know how when we were in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
We played Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm-hmm.
I remember this very clearly in my mind. You and this other guy got into a conversation, more like a debate, on why you play Yu-Gi-Oh! And the other guy says, you're wasting your time. Why don't you play sports like football or baseball?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that now that we're a lot older? How do you feel about that conversation? It's been 4 years since that conversation or more.
So I think part of it for me is I always knew I wanted to do my hobby professionally. I never thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be under that scope. So now it's like I play Yu-Gi-Oh! The way that I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I can benefit off of it. Like it's just another thing I can do. But also just like the escapism conversation, it's another thing I like to do that takes me out of the reality around me. Because anytime I played Yu-Gi-Oh! With you or our good friend, do we have a code name for him? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
We talked about him on the Christmas episode. I don't know if we made a code name for him.
Anyways.
When I would play Yu-Gi-Oh! With either of you at lunch or during class, like literally the world just kind of fizzled away and I was tunnel visioned on the game. Because my brain was over here playing, 4D chess. I was figuring out what the next move was. To the point where teachers would be like, can you stop? And I'm like, hey, man, I'm over. Listen, teacher, I'm about to send this goofy mofo to the Shadow Realm. I don't know what you're doing over there teaching pre-algebra.
Listen here, teacher. I have this thing called an addiction. Look, what happens in the next 4 years doesn't matter right now. I don't know what you're teaching me. You know what I am teaching this other guy? How to get played.
So yeah, if I was to have that conversation now, or if I was to tell younger me how to answer it, it's just, why am I not playing sports? Because I don't get the same gratification you do from playing sports. I get that from doing what I do. Because for high school athletes, that's your hobby. You're not getting paid to do that. Yeah. You want to go pro. And that's very much something that we also have been witnessing throughout the years, right? Because there was times where I wanted to go pro in the FPS games I played. I wanted to go pro in Yu-Gi-Oh! Before I really knew I wanted to do content creation. So now I'm very fortunate that what I'm doing as a hobby is slowly becoming my profession, and doing things like playing Yu-Gi-Oh and traveling and spending money to go to these events falls under the umbrella of what I'm able to do.
So it's more, so to that guy, it's more of a, we're just different sides of the same coin.
Yeah, like I just enjoy this thing more than I enjoy that. Because, like I said, I could ask him now, or if with my knowledge now, if I was the me back then, I could say, well, you're not professional, you're not an NFL player, you're not being paid to play football. Why are you doing that? What's stopping you from playing video games all day or playing card games all day?
You know what I would tell that guy? If I was there and I was younger, I would tell my younger self, hey, you know what? Tell that dude, don't yuck my yum.
What about you, man? What's your
about
answer?
me?
Like
What
that's your answer to it? Just don't yuck my yum?
I mean, it's when, you know, as part of the escapism part of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would rather play a game that I am good at, or I'd rather do something that I'm good at.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, there's things you want to do and there's things that you're good at.
Yeah.
I believe that we all should have the ability to play what we want to play and what we're also good at.
Right. It's the gratification you get from doing the thing, not the result of doing the thing.
Okay, I'm not going to lie with you, man. I spend a lot of my time wanting to play Rainbow Six Siege in hopes to improve my hand-eye coordination and maybe increase my deduction speed. Why do you play chess.com?
To beat Ludwig Arguin on stream? I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
my goal is to absolutely outplay that boy.
Oh, you want to destroy Ludwig on stream?
I'm going to be like, look here, dude, look. I'm better than you. That's why we play video games.
Can we tweet
Absolutely not.
Can we tweet at Ludwig and you play him on stream?
Absolutely. Dude, I suck at chess. You know what's
why are you
crazy?
talking about chess, then?
I actually bought a book, right? I actually bought a book, and it teaches you about chess. I got to page roughly 80, and there's like 300 in the book. Basically, it starts talking about the different openers that you're able to have. Before that, it was all the prelogue, like, okay, this is how you read the board. This is how the board's oriented. Here's the couple notations that you need to know. Like, it would have the chess piece and then the number, and that would indicate where the piece was or where the piece moves to. Stuff like that. I realized that game you kind of need to learn, and it isn't just like
just a little bit.
You know, it isn't just like you just get to move the piece. Like, hey, I'm gonna do pawn e4, and I'm gonna run it. I'm like, no, if you have absolutely no idea what you're doing, you're kind of going to get outplayed by the older guy that's sitting across from you.
It's absolutely a solved game, and it's a game where you need to have the entire playbook at the tip of your brain at all times.
I wish there were more things that are timed based. You know, like you don't get to sit here and think for such a long time, which is why I actually really do enjoy it when we play FPS games. Yeah. Because you don't get the time to sit there and think about your next move.
Not at all. It has to come naturally. Yeah, it has to come naturally. I wish Yu-Gi-Oh's timer, because you and I play a lot of online Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yeah. I wish the timers were actually shorter. I wish that you had, like, competitive format or the ranked format should have half or even less than the half of the timer. Because if you're playing ranked, part of that is I should be able to think really fast. I should be able to produce what I need to produce. Now, obviously, if you need to play a card reaction, that shouldn't affect that timer. It doesn't. But why am I playing ranked and I still get stalled out by the guy because he realizes he lost? So
and then we both have to sit here.
Yeah, he's gonna lay me out, and because he's not technically DCing, I have to either DC and take the L, or I need to wait 3 minutes? No,
320 seconds, I think, or 300 seconds.
Yeah, so I have to wait the 300 seconds until he just gives up. 5 minutes, 300 seconds, 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because 6, 5, yeah. So I have to wait 5 minutes in total for this guy to quit the game because he refuses to quit the game.
Do you believe in playing lame and winning the game?
Absolutely. But
have you done that? Have you done that?
I play lame in fighting games and FPS games. I have not waited someone out in Yu-Gi-Oh.
What? You've never done that?
No. Because it's just bad sportsmanship, right? You know you lost. You know you lost.
I've done that. I've done it once or twice. Do you know what I saw at the end of my screen? Winner.
Because you lamed him out for 5 minutes?
And do you want to know what happened the next game? I get absolutely destroyed by the other guy.
Yeah.
I can't lame out the other guy. The other guy just beats me in one.
No, he didn't give you a chance.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to lame him out.
Yeah, the act of making someone wait 5 minutes, and you either lose because the time went out, or you win because they were impatient, they left. Awful. Bad sportsmanship.
Poor guy. Poor me.
But anyway.
Hey, do cheaters always prosper?
Sometimes. And they shouldn't. Sometimes they shouldn't.
They shouldn't prosper.
But anyway, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! In LA in April, we have something else happening in April. I won't give a definite drop date. I'll just say between early April and mid-April, probably like the second week. Big Chumps Media Group will be launching our store. It will not be Big Chumps related merch. It's just something that Pree and I are doing because there's a bunch of goofy designs we've made together that we think would look good on stickers and in shirts.
Hey, I kind of have an idea for a design right now.
Uh-huh.
All right, check it out. Look.
All right, I got the notepad ready. Go for it.
Okay, so we're Big Chumps, right?
We're Big Chumps.
Yep. Okay, check it out.
Okay, Big Chumps writing it.
What do we do, or what is the common thing right now to say when you're thinking about like you got the thought bubble? What was that called? You got the thought bubble. Like you're
thinking.
Well, no. Like we're Big Chumps, right? Think about it, we're Big Chumps.
Mm-hmm.
And we're cooking. Think about it, right? So what I'm thinking, we got a cauldron. Right?
Cauldron. Uh-huh.
We have or a pot,
like,
right?
Like getting over at Benefati cauldron.
Yes. Right.
Okay, cauldron. I'm drawing a cauldron.
So we got a cauldron.
Uh-huh.
It's us cooking over the cauldron like we're making a potion.
Oh, we're cooking. We're in the witch's hut cooking.
We're cooking.
I'm into that.
So what could you describe some of the designs that we kind of got going? That you're willing to talk about?
I'm willing to talk about, if you're okay with it, the design line that we made specifically for stickers that we okayed to be on shirts as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we are releasing a line called the Sticker Bomb Collection, where it'll be a variety of things. I'll show this one on screen. It's called the GarBomb. And essentially, every design will be a bomb. We're going to call it the Sticker Bomb Collection because obviously sticker bombing is a thing where you make a bunch of stickers and you plaster them all over a surface or something.
Bomb.
And we thought if we took that a little more literally, that would be a very cool design. So we have that one, and another one I'm willing to share is the Sriracha Bomb.
Bomb.
And we thought that was going to be a really cool thing for stickers, and I think that it would also be interesting to have on shirts. So we'll see how those come out. The other stuff is just kind of it's going to be miscellaneous things that I draw or things that Pree prompts me to draw, just things that pop in our head.
Like a cauldron and us cooking.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not going to be specifically Big Chumps merch. Eventually, when we get there, we will do Big Chumps merch. But it's something that we thought would be cool to do pop culture references and designs based on things that are cool or quirky.
I'm going to have a giraffe with a SWAT helmet. He didn't make it yet, but we're going to.
Oh, you know what? I got to start a new note. You know what would be perfect for that? Giraffe with a SWAT helmet. Swing or be swung.
Swing or be swung. Get it? Because what do giraffes do with their neck when they fight?
When they fight,
Get it?
do they actually do that?
They swing. They swing or be swung.
Or be swung.
It's gonna be the swing or be swung collection. That's what it's gonna be called.
It's just things that swing.
There's gonna be a legit swing, and then we're gonna put a SWAT hat on top of the swing set on the bar.
What about like a monkey on the hanging from the top of the door frame? Swing or be swung.
Uh,
Oh man, I like that we had a mini merch meeting during this announcement. That was great.
Swing or be swung, guys. How do you live life? Well, you swing or be swung.
Man, it's gonna be the new Nike. Just do it. Swing or be swung.
I like that.
But yeah, that's something that we've been working on pretty diligently for the past 2 months now. That we've been getting like all the stuff in order for the store.
You know, I didn't think it was gonna be as much work as to expect.
Oh, it's been a lot of work, right?
Yeah, I was thinking it's you just put it on Etsy, and then you just kind of ship it out. You kind of you just print out the Amazon label.
Yeah, it's almost like as a business, you need to be able to have a bank and a way to collect payments and
because there's two people, so there's a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah, all the paperwork that needs to be signed by both of us, not just one of us. So, but yeah, that's what we've been working on. I've been wanting to share it for a while, but Pree's been, trying to keep me patient until we were ready, and we think we're ready to announce it. And if you're hearing the end of this conversation and I bleeped out the entire beginning to this part, it's probably because we've decided we're not ready, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think it's ready to be launched, and I'm really excited to see how people feel about it. So yeah. Anything else you want to close out with?
I think my list is clear.
We got like 10 minutes-ish to kill.
10 minutes-ish to kill.
Yeah, just throw out anything.
Hey man, so when you're in the shower, what do you sing?
What do I sing?
What do you sing in the shower?
So lately I've been really into the what's the name of the album? I just brain farted. I have been into the Gorillaz. Hold on, Cracker Island album that just came out. So I've been listening to a lot of those songs and singing them, along with some classics like Feel Good Inc., Clint Eastwood, and Dare.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I usually listen to Lady Gaga while I'm in the shower, and I listen to, what's that one with Kanye West? E.T.?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were the, can we get much higher? The One Piece meme.
But I love singing in the shower. Total Big Chump energy singing in the shower.
Oh, absolutely.
With my very fat guy voice. I really get into that Katy Perry Kiss Me, in the shower.
When are we going to drop the Big Chumps cover album?
When we drop the Big Chumps calendar shoot.
Oh man, can we put that on the calendar to make the Big Chumps calendar?
Dude, imagine. So the calendar is gonna be us doing album covers.
I think that'd be a cool Easter egg if we actually make a calendar, like a 12-month calendar. We put which date, like we pre-plan days for a studio session to record songs, and we just leave that as an Easter egg in an actual calendar. So then people can kind of guess when a Big Chumps album would come out.
We're just going to be cover artists.
I think... Do you want to write original music? I'd be okay with writing original music. We just have to actually sing the crap.
Hey, I'll be the guy on the synthesizer. Okay?
No, it's okay. We can just T-Pain you.
Man, I'm going to auto-tune?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, I feel like auto-tune doesn't fix my fat guy voice.
There's a lot of different... I think the part of a Big Chumps cover album is we should do a variety of genres, like music genres in the album.
I call gospel.
You want to do gospel music? That's insane. I call gospel. We could absolutely do that.
I want music to make people feel good.
Feel good vibes. I want to do one. Not it doesn't have to be a Lily Pichu song, but I want to do like a comfy song. You know? Yeah.
So like I have all the energy, and you want like low energy.
No, I want to do high energy stuff. Like I'm willing to do like raps or R&B, but I want one comfy song.
Pokemon rap, except it's Lorenzo rap.
Oh, Garbomon rap! Oh, yo, that'd be great. That'd actually be awesome. Or we could do Yu-Gi-Oh intro covers.
We're gonna do Japanese covers.
I didn't say Japanese. You
do the English version.
Get Your Game On isn't the...
Oh, yeah.
There's a different intro for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Yeah, I totally forgot that there's the English dub version and then the Japanese.
The 4K entertainment version and the actual...
the one that was released originally.
But yeah, might be a meme, might not be a meme. Stay tuned for updates on Big Chumps calendar and Big Chumps cover album.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we vamped for the perfect amount of time.
Okay, I would like to end our podcast saying, remember to take everything with moderation. Make sure you take a break. And don't forget, swing or be swunged.
Swing or be swung.
And if you like the podcast, please give us a like on YouTube. What are we supposed to do? Apple Podcast.
Yep, give us 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Share it with your friends. We are slowly growing, and we'd like to see more growth so we can talk with more of you. And yeah, I think I might be adding the podcast pending to Amazon and Google Podcasts pretty soon. So you might be able to see this podcast wherever you receive podcasts.
All right. And we will catch you
in the next one.
Swing or be swung.
Later.